Колеги, всім
Good afternoon. Thank you to those who are watching us online, who are here today as part of the pilot project Spokesperson of Peaceful Life of UCMC. We have an unusual format. We always had speakers on Skype connection, and today we have the guests here. We'll be talking about Days of Luhansk Region in Kyiv, which starts today, and tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we will have the Days of Luhansk Region in Kyiv. We had the head of Lugansk Military Civilian Administration Tuka on our Skype communication, and he mentioned that all these activities on the 16th and the 17th March in Ivan Franko Theatre. You will be able to see theater plays performed by Luhansk Ukrainian Theatre. And the representatives of that theater are here. This is the Music and Drama Theatre. I will introduce them a little later. In 2014-2015, on the territory of Luhansk region, which was under the control of Ukraine, 6 cultural institutions restored their work. They moved to Severodonetsk. There was 1 actor and 4 administrative workers in the beginning. Now we will listen to the representatives, Sergiy Dorofeiev, director of the Luhansk Regional Ukrainian Academic Music and Drama Theatre, also Volodymyr Moskovchenko, art director of that theatre, and Tetyana Plis, director of Literature and Drama section of the theatre. Good afternoon, Sergiy, you are the first one. Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank for having this opportunity to be here. I would like to talk about our theater, to tell you about our theater, which is being which is undergoing the process of rebirth. After Lugansk was occupied, the theater stopped operating in Lugansk, and in 2014, in December, it was moved to Severodonetsk. But it was transferred, basically 1 actor moved there, 1 director, several administrative workers, the seal and the statue. There was nothing else there. No premises, no any material base where we could create performances. And that's how the rebirth of the theater started. This process is very long process. It's still going on, but we can say that as of now we have something to be proud of. Starting from the middle of last year, of 2015, our actors started coming to us. They first had to go to different cities of Ukraine. They worked in different theaters. Then we started inviting them. When they learned that the theater is restored in Severodonetsk, and that's their native Ukraine theater, they started going to Severodonetsk and started working in our theater. So today we have more or less a full-fledged team, which has actors, orchestra, ballet, vocalists, and in our repertoire we have 7 plays already, and the viewers of not just Severodonetsk but other cities of Lugansk region saw them. We travel a lot. Our theater is the only professional theater collective of Lugansk region, and that is why so much attention is paid to us. We have a huge responsibility to restore theater art in Luhansk region. I also would like to say that today, besides restoring the whole team of the theater, our theater is located in the premises, and the regional authorities helped us in that. We were given the premises and we rehearse there, but this building is not good for performing. It is just for rehearsals, for creating decorations, for any preparatory process, but the performances we show on different stages, the city, Severodonetsk Palace of Culture. And we hope that this year that the repair of this building will start. This is an old building, that is the building of the former Severodonetsk DramaTheatre. Everything is there for the theater to exist and to operate there. And we hope that this year this process will start. We have prepared the cost estimate, and all the preparatory work has been done. So we hope that soon we will have our own building. I believe that Volodymyr Yurievich will talk about our plans. We have quite ambitious plans, so this floor is yours. I would like to talk about what you mentioned, cultural entertainment institutions. What we do, we feel that we are some unit, like a military unit. What we have always been doing in Lugansk, that was a very serious work, because that was in the east of Ukraine, the only Ukrainian language theater, the only theater that worked in Ukrainian, spoke Ukrainian language in Russian-speaking city. And when we felt some support of the authorities, there were moments, political moments, when we had to do that. But generally speaking, what was done in the theater, that was needed for people in Lugansk, for people, but not for authorities who were there turning towards Russian culture and Russian language. So what was done there was done not thanks to, but despite something. And we always had this spirit when we had to do what we believed in. Now, when it's very difficult, but we understand that what we do, that is something that we need, because we want to feel ourselves to be people of our own country. But that is needed to people who live in Severodonetsk and Lugansk region, when they feel that for them the theater is working in Ukrainian language, the theater which brings Ukrainian culture, classical drama, contemporary play, world drama in Ukrainian language. And the performances, you understand that we don't have any opportunity to perform quickly because we work on somebody else's territory, but what we perform finds such feedback with the viewer, and in the result we understand that we do what is needed. We see happy eyes of people. Sometimes they are very joyful, sometimes with tears, and that allows us, despite all the difficulties that Sergiy mentioned, to work in very uncomfortable, inconvenient for real art conditions. But we work, we do what we do, and when we came to the capital of the country, we want well, what we do at this stage of National Franco Theatre. We hope that these people, and these will be people from Lugansk who had to leave their homes, these will be theater experts, drama experts, and just average viewers. We would like all these people, all these viewers, to find something for themselves in our performances. So when we are called cultural entertainment, we have the impression that we are under the banner, under the artistic banner which says create art, create, despite all the difficulties. We are fighting with circumstances, with difficulties, but we get joy from the fact that we are needed. And our country needs us. We do something and we call other artists of our country to join us in that.
Thank you, Volodymyr, and it's my pleasure to give the microphone to Tetyana, please. Now it's my turn to tell you with what we feed our viewers in our artistic kitchen. We cook the dishes of Ukrainian classical drama repertoire. We are the only Ukrainian-speaking, Ukrainian performing theater in the east of Ukraine. That's why our mission is to show the Ukrainian classics to our spectators. We have Natalka Poltavka, a play in our repertoire. It is not the first play, but with Natalka Poltavka we opened the last season. We have also Chasing Two Hares at one time, and a play by Mykola Lysenko, which we will show in Ivan Franko Theatre in Kyiv. And in our creative plans, we have the night in the mountain plain. And now we expect to have the author who will assist us in reviving this performance. Also, we present the foreign drama writers. We have a Belarusian play. Also, we plan to stage one Greek play. Also, we plan to stage one Turkish modern playwright. This is about the repertoire of our theater. I've heard about 7 plays which currently you have in your repertoire. Would you mention the number of actors in your company? As of today, we have 24 actors and actresses, and we now and then we announce competition to fill in the vacancies. And unfortunately, we can not guarantee you the best labor conditions for all the actors. We stay in permanent premises. Also, we cannot provide with sufficient housing conditions for actors, and we are only 20 kilometers from the front line in Severodonetsk, and it is not so easy to involve new people, especially young actors are not very eager to come. But the more people hear about us, get to know us, the more they are eager to come. And one more question. Who the mostly supports you? Who are your biggest supporters in Severodonetsk among the local authorities and among volunteers, maybe? I keep saying that the oblast administration very eagerly supports us. They provided us with necessary funding. They have found premises for us. They provide multiple support to our new performances. So we should say that the oblast administration is the main supporter of us. As far as I know, the Ministry of Culture, which was one of the initiators of this Luhansk Oblast Culture Days in Kyiv, I recollect that there was a lot of criticism expressed as to the Ministry of Culture. And now my question to you related to this is whether you had the possibility to communicate with the representatives of the Ministry of Culture. You know, we do not have time to follow up all those political disputes around the ministry. We work hard to stage new performance almost every month, and my experience of communication with the Ministry of Culture proves that they very responsively cooperated with us, and they supported us and mediated in our cooperation with the with the Ivan Franko Academic Theatre, and we received a lot of support from everybody. Now questions. I'm Sergiy Malarchuk from UCMC. Thank you very much for doing such an important for carrying out such an important mission, reviving Ukrainian culture in the East. My question, how did the concept of your performances or the concept of your repertoire changed from the pre-war times, that is 2 years ago, and now? And the second question, whether you have in mind some Ukrainian playwright who could present a play to you. We have plays by Nezhdanova, by Ivashchenko, and by Anatoly Krim in our portfolio. And we have an intention to work on those plays during the next theatrical season. Whether the concept had changed, yes. Of course, when you come to staging something, in course of your creative work, you wish to reflect your attitude towards the life around you, and during this period of war, we understand the special mission of art, of drama art, is to cure people, to cure human spirits, and that is to some extent this is like treatment function. You should make life and show life easier to those people who come from the front line, from under shellings, etc. And the final question from me. What is the price for tickets for the Chase into Hers and Mekona Grasa performances in Ivan Franko Theatre? And could you please explain why it's worth to see both these performances? I will start with the answering the next question. The first play is an interesting performance. Of course, it's not revolutionary approach, but it's something different from you have seen in many other stagings of this classical Ukrainian play. It's really funny Ukrainian comedy. The second play represents the tragical comedy, and quite often people are moved and their eyes are full with tears. And I believe that this second play is staged in an attractive way. And about ticket price policy, the price of tickets here in Kyiv, all the performances in Kyiv are free of charge. They are supported by the Ministry of Culture of Ukraine and Luhansk Oblast administration. You may visit our performances upon invitation. I would like to remind you that on April 16th and 17th we will have performances of Luhansk music and drama theater in the premises of Ivan Franko Theatre in Kyiv. Thank you for coming.